Hey everybody, RPG here. Just did a video the other day showing you guys how to take screenshots in Batocera. So I was asked by a couple people to do one for RetroPie. So we're going to jump into our RetroPie system, jump into a game. I'll show you exactly how to take some screenshots and also how you can access those screenshots to extract them and use them on either YouTube or send them to your friends, whatever you're looking to do with them. So let's jump into it. Alright, so we're going to jump into N64 today for this video, and we're going to jump into Mario Kart 64. So this is where I'm going to be doing my screenshot from. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to navigate to the menu screen, and I'm going to hit my hotkey, enable, and my X button at the same time. So that's the screen in the background. You can see through the quick menu here. We're still on that Mario Kart 64 start menu screen. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to scroll down, and you're going to see the fourth option down in quick menu is take screenshot. So all I'm going to do here is I'm going to hit my A button, and you're going to see at the top it says screenshot saved, and then we have a little thumbnail picture that shows the Mario Kart 64 start menu screen. So we can get out of RetroArch by hitting our hotkey and X again at the same time. It's going to bring us right back into the Mario Kart 64 game. So we could do another demo within the actual game.
Select your player. Let's go. Okay. Select map.
So here we are loading up into the first race in Mario Kart. So I'm going to leave it right here. So from here I'm going to do the same thing, hotkey and X at the same time, and we'll do it right after this corner here. So I'll do it right here. Ready? So here we go. So you can see the picture in the background. Now if you said to yourself, hey, that's not really what I want to take a picture of, let me advance a little bit further, you would just hit again your hotkey and X at the same time, get back into your game. So let's say that I want to be in first place before I actually take a screenshot. So let me get into first place here, hopefully sooner rather than later. There we go. So using that power boost. Alright, so I want to take it here going through the finish line, for example. So there we go. Picture in the background is what I was looking for, so I'm just going to confirm it here by hitting my A button again while I'm highlighted on take screenshot. Same deal, it's going to take a little shot, and then up in the top left corner you'll see screenshot saved. It's labeled it and everything, and we even have a thumbnail there. So we're going to back out of RetroArch, and then I'm going to back right out of the game as well. So I'll hit my hotkey and start, jump out of the game, and I'm going to show you guys how we can actually access this now. So I'm going to jump out of RetroPie altogether. I'm going to first show you how to access your file system from within your card if you were to connect this to a computer. And then the other option would be to go in through Wi-Fi, which I'll put a link in the description of this video to show you guys how you want to remotely access your file system through your Wi-Fi connection. Alright, so again, to show you guys the file system here, I'm using the Raspberry Pi operating system today. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be inserting the RetroPie card into a micro SD card reader and then connecting that via the USB port on my Raspberry Pi 4. So you can go this route if you have a Raspberry Pi operating system card handy to insert into your Raspberry Pi. Or you can go in through Wi-Fi and be able to access your file system that way. So I will put a link in the description of this video to show you guys exactly how to access your file system remotely through Wi-Fi. And that's probably the safer way to go to, just because when we're moving SD cards from device to device, we do run the risk of running into a card corruption if we do something incorrectly. So it's a little safer going in through the Wi-Fi connection, but the access to the file system and the route that you'd take through the file system to access your screenshots is going to be exactly the same regardless. So if you go in through Wi-Fi, you're still going to be able to follow the tutorial that I'm going to continue here on screen. So I'm going to insert in my RetroPie card, and we're going to get a prompt here to access everything through the file manager. So I'm going to hit OK. And now from this point on, regardless, again, like I just said, if you're going in through Wi-Fi or if you're going in, through the card itself, the process is going to be 100% identical. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to navigate over to the RetroPie section here. So we'll click that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the OPT file, and I'm actually going to make this a little larger just so we can see it better. So we'll go into the OPT folder. We're going to go into the RetroPie folder. We're going to go into the configs folder. We're going to go into the all folder. Now we're going to go into the RetroArch folder. And now we're going to go over to the end where it says screenshots. There's a folder for screenshots. We'll click that. And what do you know? We have our 2 Mario Kart 64 screenshots right here. And now we're actually able to view these too. So all I have to do is just go and double click on them and I get a full preview. So this is the first one from the menu screen that we did. And the second one's going to be the one from the actual gameplay. So there we are in first place, crossing the finish line with Mario. So you have full access to these. And another really cool thing is, let's say that I want to add these to my desktop. All I have to do is just minimize this and I can just highlight them and drag and drop them right over to my desktop and then X this out. I can fully even eject the RetroPie card 100%. I fully have access to these 2 screenshots over here now. So again, right from my desktop, I can access them with ease and I can email them to somebody. I can add them to a video if I want. I can create a thumbnail with them. I can do whatever I want now with these screenshots that I've fully extracted from RetroPie. All right, everybody, so you saw here, very simple process for taking screenshots and really easy to be able to access them in your file system and extract them. So really cool thing about RetroPie that's different from something like Batocera is you're dealing with a micro SD card. So you can insert that micro SD card into a computer or you can just remotely access it as well, which I'm going to provide you guys with a link in the description of this video that shows you how you can access your file system remotely. So the title of that video is how to actually jump in and add ROMs via Wi-Fi connection, but the process for accessing your file system is shown in this video. So if you just follow that portion of the video, you'll see exactly what you need to do to access everything remotely, which I highly recommend because anytime with micro SD cards, we're removing them from one device and putting them into another, we always run the risk of having a card corruption of some kind. So I always try to go with the Wi-Fi route if possible, just because it makes it a little bit safer for us and there's no risk of corrupting the card that way. So that's going to do it for this video. If you guys found this helpful today, smash the like button for me. Be sure to subscribe to the RetroPie Guy YouTube channel. I do a ton of stuff on here based on retro gaming, product reviews, tutorials like this one, gameplay demos, Forgotten Favorites YouTube series, every single Monday and Thursday night. So tons of stuff to see on here. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. That's going to do it for today. Thanks for watching.